Start. Hey
Oh,
guys, I'm LoneWolf,
and
and
I'm Tony B.
we are here with.
Pokemon X and Y talk.
hmm So, what kind of game is this? Like, what's different about it?
Well, it's the sixth generation of Pokemon, and it's the first official Pokemon game made for the 3DS, and it's based in the Kalos region.
Yes, and it's the game itself is based on Paris or France. We are just debating on that,
Mhm.
and it is not like a normal looking Pokemon game. It's actually 3D.
Yeah, not not like Black and White 2, where it was ready for 3D or like
Yeah, it was ready for it.
it was compatible with the 3DS, but it wasn't 3D. This one is actually full 3D.
And on our screen right now, I'll put his channel's link in the description if you guys want to go to his channel and subscribe.
Yeah, that's why.
You should. And the if you look at our screen at the moment, it is the three new starters: Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie.
Yep. Which one will you be picking, Lone
I
Wolf?
will I will probably be choosing the one that looks like a wolf, Fennekin.
Uh, I'll be going Chespin because
I'm
I.
gonna wreck you.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Um,
I am.
I have a feeling that Chespin will be turning. Like I feel like it'll be a very defensive type Pokemon because like Chespin, like Chess and Chestnut. Chestnuts
Good
are
point.
pretty rock hard, so could be a rock type. People are thinking about that, which would be
Rock and Light Leap. That's pretty weird.
rock and grass.
And
Uh,
isn't there a new type of Pokemon now?
yep, the fairy type.
And what is it strong against?
It is strong against dragons, and the for most people, they will be familiar with um, what's the new?
Sylveon.
Yeah, Sylveon. It's the new evolution. But
And
how do you think it'll evolve into?
hmm,
I mean, I have like no idea.
maybe a Moonstone because there's no real use of a Moonstone on a Eevee
True,
yet.
that's a good idea.
hmm
But what Pokemon will be? Will there be like any converted?
Um, not that I know of.
Yeah, really?
Not that I really know of yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fairies are weak against. No, this is not 100% sure yet. They're weak against steel and poison.
Yeah, and that's kind of that actually would be pretty good. Like
That scares me a little.
steel, I mean, steel doesn't have that many strong hands. All it's really strong against is rock, and is it just rock?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's only rock, so it needs a little buff.
Yeah, and there's also an Eiffel Tower, which there was probably confirmed already in E3. There will be a gym in the Eiffel Tower. If I think it's bug, right?
I don't know 100% about that. I don't think it's the first city, because I know the first gym is Bug, but I don't know if that's where you first off into.
And what are the rivals' names?
Let's see. There's three, you have like four people in your group. You have three people that are your friends, I would say, and then one is like your main rival. But it's Trevor, Tierno, and Shauna, and then the main rival will be whatever you name it as in the previous games.
Hmm. And there's also something very unique about Pokemon in X and Y, which is character creation.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for that.
I want to make my guy look like Professor Oak,
Yeah, I know you are. I'll probably have mine have spiky hair, spiky black hair.
just like you have.
Yeah,
And there's also 10 more Pokemon in Gen 6.
that we know of.
Yeah.
10 additional ones, but there, one is Panchan. He's like a little panda type thing. He's got a leaf in his mouth, and he's fighting type.
I'm getting him.
I don't know if I'll get him. I
I like
mean,
pandas.
I know you do, but I'd like to see what its final evolution, because you know what you know what Pokemon it reminds me of?
What?
Um, is it
Don't say Digimon.
no? What? I said Pokemon. Is it Makudo? that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
in Emerald, like it starts off small, but then it like comes in this huge tank thing.
Yeah, it used to be my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Used to. Used to.
Oh, used to. Yeah. All right. And then also Heliotype. Helio. I have no idea.
Don't even just.
Helioptile. It's like this little electric dragon, like lizard thing, and
It's a dog. It's like a dog.
it's a lizard.
It's a dog.
Dude, it's like the dragon, or the not the dragon, but like the dinosaur, like the
No, that's
monster.
Noivern. That's
No,
Noivern.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Dude, Heliotype is that little electric type, and it like pops out its side things like that in Jurassic
Okay.
Park.
Okay. We'll
um,
see about that. We'll see about that after this.
but that has like a special move where I forgot what the move was called. Do you remember what it's called? Where
No, I
it like absorb. It's an electric type move that absorbs half the damage that is taken or like
can't
given.
remember.
Noivern, which is a dragon and flying type, it like uses waves to fight like sound waves, which
Yeah,
is really cool because I think Noivern I think Noivern will be on my team
yeah.
just because
I'm probably gonna have it.
he kind of looks like a dubstep thing though, just huge speakers on its head. All right,
Hmm.
and then also let's see. Clauncher, he's water type, I
He's just a
believe.
lobster. He's a lobster.
Yeah, he's pretty much a lobster. He's just water type, and but my guess is he'll like turn into some sort of like kind of like in Emerald, like Corphish,
Maybe.
and then Litleo, Scatterbug, and Pavilion is this generation's Caterpie or Wurmple, essentially.
Actually, Lilio is a dog. Scatterbug is.
Oh, sorry. Oh, is Litleo the like
Vivillon is the last evolution. Technically, like the Butterfree.
yeah, the Butterfree of this evolution. Litleo is the um, fire dog thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's essentially the Growlithe of this one.
And now the Pokemon that I will definitely get on my team. You probably know how already I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
The name of this Pokemon is Goat. Goat. It's a goat. And there's something special about it. We'll talk about that later though.
Mhm.
Fletchling is just a little bird. Little bird. Talon Flamp, I think. Talon Flap.
Talonflame.
Flop.
Flame.
Oh yeah. Talon Flame. Wow. Skrelp. He's a poison and water type. It's same thing really as Clauncher, but not a lobster. He's a horsey. He's like a horse.
My guess
See.
is it's the equivalent. So like X will have one, Y will have another.
Yeah. Now this name I don't know really how to say. I think it's called the Flabebe.
Oh yeah, Flabébé. Yeah, that's what I said.
And the evolution in the bug type is Swepa. That's also one of the bug type.
But Flabébé is fairy type. For
God
the
dang it.
but yeah, continue.
Yeah, that's really we just named really all of them.
Yeah, but Talonflame, he will be on my team, 100%.
Mhm.
But and also they haven't released the final evolution, so Talonflame, he looks boss the way he is. Just imagine what he will look like for his final evolution. It's gonna be great.
And the Pokemon that are in before Gen 6, they will be changed to Fairy type, which will be the Pokemon I'm depressed about most. Gardevoir. Meryl, Mawile, and Clefairy.
And also,
Maybe people may say Pikachu, maybe.
uh,
I doubt it.
I doubt that. But I don't understand how Meryl. I know a lot of people have been like confused why Meryl is, and as am I. Like, it's not like fairy. I mean, like when you think of fairy, you think of like Jigglypuff and Clefairy.
Hmm. And it's weird how fairies like it's weird how a Meryl can kill a Dragonite now.
Yep, that's like Asmero will have like a ice beam now and
A fairy move.
so it's just gonna be a. Now I feel like Pokemon is balanced again because I Dragon types dominated all Pokemon because I mean nothing was strong against it except for ice and dragon.
And there weren't a lot of ice Pokemon in the game.
Right, yeah. So my guess is there's going to be quite a bit of fairies in this generation.
Yep. And is it Mewtwo having a point in this?
Mewtwo, he may have an evolution, but I'm almost positive it's a transformation, like a different form. But
Yeah.
some people are saying that his form will turn him into a fairy slash psychic, which I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Mew is definitely a fairy, or
Yeah.
my guess is a fairy type, but
Like
Mewtwo, no.
like if Celebi and Jirachi were in it, they okay, that
Hmm.
would be a good fairy.
Oh yeah,
But people say the name of that Pokemon with about Mewtwo is called Mew3, but I doubt that's true.
yeah, because there's a video that Pokemon posted on their YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and I'll put a link to it in the description. But it was like
I
where
will say.
he actually transformed, so it's like it's not unless it was an evolution. Like
Yeah,
could have been either or, but I'm pretty sure it's a transformation.
yeah. So, what are the legends? Yours is very complicated to say, I know.
Yeah, for the Y, it's Evel Towel, and it's like a big Y flying. That's
Yeah,
how That's how I see it. It's just a
yeah,
Y.
that it is, it is. And the X one is called Xerneas. He's a technically a deer with his like horns in it like an X short form.
And also
But
his pupils are X's. If you watch it in the video.
yeah, but the weird thing about his feet are they're like blades.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then also with Evel his like tail is another hand. Like if you look at the picture, it looks like
Yeah,
another hand.
and there also are new HMs, which is gonna bring the fact up to Go Goat, and I think Rhyhorn.
Yes, Rhyhorn. That's the only ones they released.
Yes, which is called Sprint. You would think Sprint would mean running, but it actually means you are being allowed to ride your Pokemon. It's only Go Goat and Rhyhorn for known as right now.
Yeah, but my guess is there will be other ones, like maybe the evolution of oh, what's its name? Litleo. Like maybe it'll be a
Yeah.
bigger pup thing that you can ride.
And do you know what I'm really excited about?
Hmm.
The maybe roller skates in the game.
No, it is like you can hear the roller skates in the video in the commercials, but yeah, that'll be really cool. They said that they were focusing on other ways of travel in Pokemon, like roller skates, Pokemon, and then like for example, like Go-Go is good for the city, but like Rhyhorn would be better for like tough climates. That's what they said at least.
Yeah. So there are two different types of battles. You name one of them?
Yeah, sure. One is called the Horde battle, and that's where like 5 Pokemon attack you at once, and you only get to use one, which I think is really unfair.
You only got to use one?
Yeah, like,
Wow.
and in the video, like one was a pack of Axews. Like, dude, that's really hard.
That's scary.
Like, if they use Dragon Rage, like every single one of them, you're done. But
Imagine an entire team of Haxorus.
oh my god. But I think I forgot what the other one was, but it was like Axew. All I remember off the top of my head is Axew.
But do you know what I feel like they're doing?
Hmm.
They're making you have an increased chance of finding rare, like shinies because
Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
you would be the best Pokemon. Like you would have the best day ever if all 5 of them were shinies.
Yeah, and then also one extra thing. Or do you want to say your other type of battles?
No, you can go first. I'll say that.
No, I think you should say your Pokemon battle.
Well, mine is air battles,
Oh,
which I'm not a fan of because I feel like what happens if you're flying? Like, is it gonna be based off you flying, and then you have to do it manually, and then you
no,
would have
no,
to
no,
get the
no. You have to like approach them. Like they're like, "Do you want to have an air battle?" And then you're like, nah." Like it's kind of like the rotation battles now and the
Oh,
triple battles. Like you don't, at least earlier in the game, you don't have to. And it's only if you have like a flying type or a Pokemon with levitate in your party. So if you don't have those, you can't do them.
I'm gonna think about that now.
But also, a major thing is called Pokemon Ami. Is that what it's called? Like where you get to.
Yeah, yeah.
It's technically Nintendogs in Pokemon,
Hmm.
which is like they were saying, it also helps